Hi, I'm Ghost Prime, and thanks for stopping by to check out Generation 1 Scoop with me. Now, he is a Target Master and was released in 1988. And I don't think he's one of the more popular ones, to be honest. But he's a very cool little figure. Now, interestingly enough, he was updated in 2014 to this guy, and it's an excellent update. This was, I think it was 2014. This is the Generations version, and it's really cool and very close to this original Generation 1. So please like and subscribe and all that. Without further ado, let's get to the review. So being a smaller Transformer in 1988, he's released on a card. And of course, the card had instructions in it, and he was packaged in vehicle mode. His two accessories are his partners here, which are Hole Punch and Tracer. And as you can see, they are Target Masters. And he is he's a tractor. And he's kind of a cool one. He's got big, huge wheels. Rolls incredibly well.
What's really cool is that he has all these ports
in which to put his Target Masters. It's a really cool play feature that they didn't bring back until, of course, in modern times. Very cool that you could put these in different places, even in the front. And if you fold this up, I think is officially... Let's just do this now. Of course, the transformation on both of these is just to fold this. Be careful of these pieces that don't break. Kind of add them together to be a larger weapon like so. And there he is. He is a very dangerous tractor. You don't want to mess with this guy. But yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's got a lot of nice sticker detail on him. You got to watch out for these stickers, of course, later on. But he's got a lot of good detail just in general.
And really, there's not a whole lot to him besides that. And get up close on these since we're here. Lots of detail, no articulation whatsoever, but lots of detail in a couple different colors, which is definitely appreciated. Different than the later ones, the bigger ones, which had the rotating arms and legs. That's just kind of how it was for the smaller Target Master guys. And for a quick comparison on these little guys, let's go with their Generations counterparts. Leave that back there. So, as we can see here, they are much smaller, but the detail is pretty much right on these ones. I actually really like these Generation ones. They actually have articulated arms. And then we bring in the Generations 1 for comparison here. So you can see they are roughly the same size. Like that. Honestly, this is an excellent update to this one. And one of the other smaller Target Masters in Generation 1 Quake. And as you can tell, he is actually quite a bit bigger. So that's a really small tank. And moving on to transformation on this guy. It's really simple, as you could probably tell. He's got a decent transformation for being simple. So we want to move his arms out of the way. Like this, so we get the legs up and over. And then you want to take the whole body, move it like this, move the scoop around back. Maybe I didn't do this in that order. There's definitely an order of operations here. So you want to move the canopy first, revealing the head, then the scoop comes back around it. Then you can move the fists out and move the arms around. You can get them. This one actually has really nice tight joints. Like that. And there he is in robot mode. Now, in robot mode, you will notice he does not have any holes in his fists. It is one of the things I do find annoying about this guy, because I wish that he could hold his Target Masters in his hands. Bringing them back in. Instead, he has to hold them on the sides. I wish that he could actually hold them in his hands. It's one of the things that honestly I've never liked about this particular character. But overall, I think it's pretty really cool. Let's bring on the head sculpt. If you can see it, he's got a nice head sculpt. And honestly, it's articulated. My big fingers in there. Oh, it's super tight. I'm going to leave that like that. Let me see if I can get that. Oh, God. There we go. Super tight. I mean, look at that. It hurts. Now, his arms are articulated, but they do get in the way of the scoop back. So if you move it, then you can get him to actually look at that. Nice clicky joints. Other than that, you can say he has knees. But that's all. It's nice to get a head rotation out of it. And for comparison, we'll bring in the 2014 Generations version. which is honestly a really, really cool update. As you can see where the chest stickers are now, he is missing an Autobot logo. You've got some detail on the legs that are mimic the original. You see there on the toes with the sticker detail. Overall, pretty cool. And he could do the arm to the side thing. But these really just don't like to stay on there. Stay snapped in there. But, so you can either hold the hand, which I like, or there. And he's even hollow in the legs, just like the original. Hey, it's a feature, right? When they do it just like the original, it's intentional. That's what we're going with. And here he is with Quake, something a little more appropriate. Quake does end up being a rather tall bot to his very short stature, but he's a beefy guy. You can see just how these two compare like that. Two generations, ones of the same era. All right, well, let's go to some final thoughts. So as usual, you can find just the bot himself relatively cheap. Same sort of things apply as you would to any old toys, sticker wear, joint wear, and just wear in general. He doesn't have a lot of breakable pieces on him, but the Target Masters can be difficult to find to get them complete. I got this one, I think, for like $25 at TFCon a couple years ago, and that's not even that bad. If you don't have one, he's a really cool figure and just a really cool addition to Generation 1. Anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you in the next review.